And next we have Operation Gratitude, honoring our heroes. This project team represents Phoebus High School's Freshman Academy. Team. Yes, applause, applause. Team, you will have 1 minute to set up and then your time will start.
Check. Check.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Morgan Williams, and I am in the Advanced College Experience Academy at Phoebus High School. I would like to be an attorney for my future career.
Good morning. My name is Morgan Hanley, and I'm a part of the ACE Academy at Phoebus High School. For my future career, I would like to be a veterinarian.
Greetings. My name is Owen Folkerts, and I'm also part of the ACE Academy. I would like to become a JAG officer in the military in my future.
Good morning. My name is Braylon, Thurmond, and I'm the ACE Academy at Phoebus High School. My future career goal is to become a cybersecurity officer.
Hello, my name is Kadyn and I'm a part of the ACE Academy at Phoebus High School. For my future career, I would like to be an attorney.
Good morning. My name is Jerale, McCray, and I also attend the ACE Academy. For my future career goal, I'd like to be a cybersecurity specialist.
Hello, my name is Scarlett, Allmon, and I'm in the ACE Academy for Phoebus High School. For my future career, I'd like to be a marine biologist. And we all represent team innovators of the Freshman Academy at Phoebus High School.
Veterans have made incredible sacrifices for our country. However, many still face challenges transitioning into civilian life. That's where we come in. Operation Gratitude, honoring our veterans. We have created and published a memorabilia book to help share the stories of our local veterans, while also raising funds for the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame.
Our project has 4 key goals. We want to document and share the stories of local veterans, raise funds for the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame, challenge students with real-world research, and share the challenges that veterans face daily.
Approximately 17 veterans commit suicide daily, and around 33,000 experience homelessness each night. Many may face the struggles, including mental health, employment, and healthcare access. The U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame plays a very important role in addressing these issues by providing resources and raising awareness. This helps honor the veterans' sacrifices by connecting them to vital support services. In addition, about 220,000 veterans make up 16% of the adult population in the Hampton Roads area.
As of February 2025, we documented and shared 50 veteran stories across various platforms, reaching over 1,000 people to help spread awareness. Some of our future strategies are hosting a book tour, partnering with Hampton City Schools' JROTC programs, and visiting local disabled American veterans MBA programs.
The U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame provides essential services, including mental health support, health and wellness, financial assistance, community support, and technology and accessibility. Understanding the services offered by the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame, we developed a project that honors and actively supports veterans. By leveraging our skills in research, writing, and community engagement, we found a way to make a tangible impact.
We believe in supporting veterans as they reintegrate into civilian life. Through this memorabilia book, we are raising funds for the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame to provide mental, financial, and community support, ensuring they get the care and recognition they deserve.
The memorabilia book features veterans' stories and photographs from across the nation. Also, strategies on how to improve mental health, journaling, and benefits that veterans have to offer. Through interviews, we compiled their stories into a meaningful collection. The book is published and sold on Amazon in both ebook and paperback format, with the ebook being $7.99 and the paperback book being $15.99. Also, all funds from the book will go straight to the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame.
Today we recognize the courage, sacrifices, and impact of our veterans. This includes our chapters of our memorabilia book. Chapter 1, our introduction. Chapter 2, service and sacrifice. Chapter 3, veterans biographies. Chapter 4, veterans and society. And lastly, Chapter 5, our conclusion. We also include a journaling section near the end of our memorabilia book for veterans to write down any thoughts they may have. This helps remind us as a group that honoring our veterans means actions and not just words.
We hit a milestone of 150 books sold so far. But here's the exciting part. Our total sales have already arrived $2,398. We're just going to keep growing, selling more, and getting our books into the hands of even more readers. In addition, we did our first installment to the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame. We are excited for the future holds.
We've collaborated with local veterans and their families to collect their stories, the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame for guidance and validation, and finally, community businesses and sponsors that help us support our publishing.
We will be unveiling our book at the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame Gala, where veterans will receive a copy and all other activities they purchase. All funds from our book will go straight to the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame.
Through this project, we aim to preserve veteran stories, to gain funds, and to foster a stronger connection between the students and the veteran community.
Some challenges that we have faced during our project include scheduling interviews with veterans, ensuring historical accuracy in storytelling, and promoting the book effectively to maximize the fundraisers we earn. We overcame these challenges by staying organized, collaborating with experts, and leveraging digital marketing strategies.
You can support this project by buying a memorabilia book using the QR code to spread awareness of the U.S. Veteran Hall of Fame and to encourage businesses to sponsor veterans. I would like to give everyone a second to scan the QR code. With that being said, we are honored to welcome Mr. Marcus Tucker, a retired First Sergeant of the Marine Corps, a former teacher for Hampton City Schools, and a U.S. Veteran Hall of Fame board member.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Coakley and Mr. Crawford for allowing me to participate in this project with these wonderful students up here. I'd also like to thank all of you, honored guests, for coming out to support all of these kids on this morning as they strive to help the community. A quick story about how I came into contact with the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame. I had the fortune of attending the gala and induction ceremony last year, and I told my wife, I said, I'd like to be a part of that. I'd like to do something small and help out with the recognition of our veterans. Little did I know that I would be elected to the board of directors. So there's that. The mission of the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame is to establish a permanent, sustainable, and innovative facility that recognizes the legacies of our military heroes. Some of those heroes include Lieutenant Colonel Charity Adams. You may recognize that name from a recent movie on Netflix, the 6888. Also, Major General Charles Bolden, the first African-American administrator at NASA, and Lieutenant Colonel Amy Hayes, the first woman to receive the insignia of Brigadier General in the military. The U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame will also house some of the memorabilia from those particular areas. An extension of the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame, we hope to establish a community in the surrounding area which highlights some of those issues that these students so eloquently put out about our veterans and the things they deal with on a daily basis. Mental health issues, transitioning from the military to civilian life, homelessness, as well as getting jobs and making sure that they can take care of their families, because believe it or not, we owe them a service for what they sacrificed for us. We look forward to continuing to work with these students as we look to strive and achieve those goals. And on behalf of the board of directors, I'd like to thank you all again for coming out and supporting.
Thank you for joining us in this conversation today. Our veterans deserve our support, and together we can make a real impact. Now we love to answer any questions you may have.
The floor is now open for questions or comments from the judges.
So I guess my first question is, and I have a ton of them, but I'll ask, I won't monopolize the time, but how do we continue adding to this story, and how many of our veterans are local to Hampton's community, or do we know that information?
Well, as we stated, we have a partnership with the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame through Mr. Marcus Tucker, who, as he is one of the board members up there, as we're open to any more partnerships with any other organizations. And ways that we're going to continue this in the future are we looking forward to coming out with another memorabilia book, because as Scarlett stated, it is 220,000 veterans in the Virginia area, and we feel like everybody's story should be heard.
Any other questions?
There we go. Thank you. Great presentation, by the way, so let me start with saying that as well. I guess my next question is, once this is, the Hall of Fame is located where?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, got it. Thank you. That was it.
Thank you.
So y'all are going to see I'm the finance person. So talk to me about, you are raising money and you are donating it to the Hall of Fame. Who has that bank account? How is that going to continue on after you guys leave school? Like, what is that process y'all have developed?
We have a partnership with Amazon, so all of the proceeds to make the book come from Amazon so they can continue to publish the book, which we will continue working with them and the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame.
So all of the money goes to Amazon, and then from there goes to Hall of Fame?
60% of the proceeds go to Amazon so they can continue to publish the book as we get more veteran stories out, and 40% goes to the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame to help the veterans.
To piggyback off what Morgan said, we have already raised $2,398. So a lot of that money is going to the U.S. Veterans Hall of Fame. So, they can help out with our veterans.
Any other questions or comments from our judges? All right, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.